Good evening. I'm David Butterfield. We begin with breaking news tonight. If you've ever wondered how exhausting flying around the world all in one night must be, you're not alone. Think how taxing it must be for that one guy that does it every year. Well, city planners might just have a solution that works. A Christmas Eve rest stop for Santa is being considered right here in Music City. Officials at the Gaylord Opryland Resort say they have all the lights necessary and a landing strip space available, and that it was just a matter of time before a project of this magnitude was attempted. Gaylord International spokesman Goyo Nieto provides the details.
We at Gaylord have been toying with the idea of a Santa rest stop for years, and we are excited to finally let the public know about the project. The runway will run parallel to Bradley Parkway and end at McGavock Pike, where there are plenty of snacks options for Santa and his team. And as a side benefit, the rest area can be used by visitors from places other than the North Pole year-round, including Hispanic people.
Nieto stated plans for the Santa rest area should be completed by the lighting ceremony in 2025. Congratulations and well wishes are being extended to the families of the newly appointed shepherds at the Antioch Church. While one group is considered to be low and the other only part low, the congregation still seems generally pleased with the recent appointments. Benton and Tim join an illustrious group of elders already serving in the capacity. While experience, leadership abilities, and general nice guy qualities are still being considered in the selection process, clearly the hairline is not. Given that, those aspiring to future church leadership are encouraged to lose the locks. Turning to other news, over 1,300 coats were given away to the Antioch community through the recent Coated in Love event. This annual coat giveaway is one of the several in the Nashville area, but only one exclusively serving the multicultural Antioch community. Event coordinator Kathy Collins was pleased with both the turnout and the level of participation.
Just no way something like this can be pulled off by just a few. First, it requires everyone's donations, and then it requires dozens of volunteers the week into the event. I am continually amazed at how this congregation responds to the need of the community and give all the glory to our Heavenly Father above. We are really excited about the Coated in Love project and want to keep it going as long as there's a need.
Collins said the coats are already being collected for next year's giveaway. And speaking of giving things away, we now bring in someone who always seems to give us their 2 cents. Welcome, Grumpy.
Ha! I've been watching you read the news every night, ever since you got started, and I'll have you know, you are much better than you used to be. But that is far different than the way things usually go.
What do you mean, sir? Are you saying we're not as good as we used to be?
That's exactly what I'm saying, Sonny. Take, for instance, sledding. It's a simple thing. Every kid does it. My friends and I used to borrow this lid from Old Man Johnson's garbage can. There! I said it! It was round and slick, and it did the job. And we'd have a grand old time. Sure, you couldn't steer when you wrecked. You'd lose a tooth or break a collarbone. But that's the way it was. And we liked it. We loved it. We loved our hospital stays. It was a rite of passage. Kids these days won't go near a snow-covered street unless they got a sled with power steering and radio flyer written down the side. It's pitiful. Life was simpler then. We didn't have hundreds of holiday movies to choose from. Nothing about a full-grown man who thinks he's an elf. No! Christmas vacation movies or sappy sob stories from Hallmark. Hallmark made greeting cards. And so what if you only had 5 choices? It was fun to see who sent you the same cards. And we would collect them and play Go Fish with them. We liked it. We loved it. We only had 2 movie choices at Christmas, Holiday Inn and It's a Wonderful Life. And we knew every scene. Nowadays, you can't hardly hear a Bing Crosby song for the likes of Mariah Carey or Michael Bublé. Who are these people? I say, bring back Bing Crosby! And what about those stockings? You know what we got in our stockings for Christmas? A pair of dress socks and maybe a piece of fruit. But we liked it. We loved that fruit. We'd play with it for hours and then we'd eat it. Kids these days won't go near the stockings unless they're filled with wireless headphones, Starbucks certificates, and gift cards from Amazon. Where's the fruit? What's wrong with these people? Ah!
I hear you, old man. You've given us all some things to think about. Folks, that's all the time we have for the news. Now back to Tim in the studio.
Hey!